Hello everyone, this is Nathalie Restored, your multi-dimensional channeler and the host of this page and this group, and I hope you're doing fine. We're Monday, at least in my part of the world. So I was wondering how you guys were doing, and I thought of doing a live. Actually, there will be some action this week. I will be a little bit more present this week as I do have a few things to share. But today is really spontaneous. Let me know who's there. I see some people joining, so let me know who's there and when you're from and where you're from. When? That is an interesting lapsus here. When you're from? When do you think? Which time? Which parallel life are you from? That would be interesting to find out. But I received a few questions and comments around this full moon in Scorpio. So whether you're following astrology or not does not matter. My question, hello Susie, my question is, do you feel? Hello Jay, how are you doing? 1960. Okay, is it the real era, or is it a past life, a dream life? So how do you feel emotionally speaking? Do you feel that some emotions that haven't been addressed, that have been blocked for a while, are wanting to come back to the surface for a resolution? Is it something you're feeling now or have been feeling for the past 2 days or so? Remember, the energy of a full moon is obviously activated a little bit before and a little bit after the actual full moon date, which is normally today. So I was just curious to find out if you were feeling it. Yes, you do. Perfect. Actually, perfect. It's not that it is mandatory. Some people probably do not feel that. If you do not feel that emotions are coming up to shake you and say and tell you, look at that, you haven't resolved that, why don't you look at that? So if you're not close to your emotions, it could feel like anger, it could feel like frustration, it could feel like a lack of patience, it could feel like you're off a little bit. It would feel like, yeah, you're blocked and you're not flowing as usual. So again, if you're not close to your emotions, it may come through your awareness this way. Susie says definitely like someone has stirred all the gunk at the bottom of the pot, yeah, and been feeling this for a while. Yeah, so this energy, Kara says, greetings. Yes, very much feeling this. So again, you don't have to be a Scorpio. You don't have to be a Taurus to feel this way. These are the energies that the stars in the sky in different positions are kind of inviting us to greet, even though it's unpleasant. We're meant to look at this in a healing way. So Scorpio by nature is the investigator of emotions. It likes to go to the bottom of things. It likes to investigate. It likes to know the why. It likes to know the truth. It wants you, a Scorpio person wants you to be authentic, to be sincere. So when the moon is the emotional aspect of every being, and you have a planet, you have your moon planet, or your moon is definitely in a sign, and when we're talking about the moon energy, we're talking about the best and strong emotion of the sign, but also, let's say, the darkest emotions of the sign. And Scorpio is usually associated to darker energies, but it's not really the case. It's more flirting with light and darkness, and not being scared of going deep into the darkness. And again, I'm talking about darkness in terms of the hidden, the invisible things that are belonging to other realms that are not always in the 3D. So that's why that's pretty much the energy around. So you have the choice to just be upset with it or go with the flow and try to understand what are the emotions coming to you. And if they're recent, if they have been there for a while, and if so, the idea, and that's normally what Scorpios, when they're very balanced and very at ease in their signs, are doing. They're just trying to shake the tree and find where's that coming from. So, I don't know if the energies of the past days kind of invited you to do some kind of observation or some kind of investigation around your own emotions. If so, how did it go? Did you face them? And did you find any kind of resolution, or did you stay with it and feeling like a bit overwhelmed? I mean, personally, I felt like there was definitely an emotion that has been in my family around abundance and all that, and I kind of worked around it and made my way through it, but never fully faced it. And because I'm growing like all of us, but probably because of my work very rapidly compared to previous years, like in the past days, it has been like, it's time to review your strategy. It's time to review your vision around abundance. That is what I need to look at. This is what I need to face. So Susie says lots of aha moment after the overwhelm. And that's what it's supposed to be if you are observing from a position of peacefulness and not trying to feel like, oh my God, it's dark, what is it? It's like I'm going through bad moments and all that. So if you can just distance yourself and say, no, these are the energies right now. They're inviting me. It's always an invitation. It's always an invitation. And every year, as we're going through the year, we're going through different cycles, different new moons, different full moons. Remember, the new moon means the start of a new period of 30 days or so. And the full moon is the climax of that period of 30 days. So right now, we are in the climax of this period of calmly observing the emotions, which is more the Taurus kind of aspect, but the Scorpio is there. Hey, I'm going to really take you by the horn and make sure that you're doing your work. So of course it will dissipate. It won't be as vivid and as intense as we are slowly moving forward in time. But why don't we take advantage of having the energies that are telling us, okay, it's pretty much what your higher self, because remember, everything is managed by the higher self. Your higher self says, we are in this energy field right now, so you have the choice, but I'm inviting you to look at those patterns as those habits that are in your field, whether they're from you, whether they're from your family, whether they're from a past life, they're just blocking you. So I am bringing them to the surface. It will feel uncomfortable. The discomfort is a way to let you know that you need to do something about it, because if it was pleasant, you would just ignore it. So the discomfort of like feeling off, feeling not good enough, feeling whatever you are experiencing is not to hurt you. It's not to make you feel lesser or not appropriate. It's just to let you know there's a little bit of an imbalance in your field right now. Can you just look at it? And can you just try to find out where it's coming from? And can you let it go? And do not keep it until the next cycle. Try to say, wherever it's coming from, I do not want to work with these energies anymore. So this is the energy right now. And people say that usually the full moon in Scorpio is one of the hardest to go through because more intense emotionally. I mean, it's, it depends what you're going through personally, but It's really a personal perception. So I thought, because again, I've been working a lot on New Earth. And remember, when I talk about New Earth, I'm talking about you evolving in New Earth, not especially just focusing on the planet. But again, when you heal yourself, when you clear yourself from outdated visions and patterns and emotions that are not vibrating at the frequency you want to evolve in the days and the months to come. As soon as you take care of this aspect of you, you are indeed helping your community, your family, and Earth. So when I talk about New Earth, and I will probably talk about it for quite a little while, and I have been for the past days, in the end, I'm just talking about how can we raise our vibration personally to raise Earth's vibration, because that is the ultimate goal. It's not just self-care in a very, selfish way. It's like, I'm taking care of myself because I belong to a unity of different beings, of different species. And if I feel good with myself, I will project something pleasant. I will project something positive for others. And eventually, Earth, humanity, Earth's inhabitants will raise their own vibration. So, if you're okay with this, let's do a very short but quick channeled activation to help you see what is stagnant, what needs resolution for you right now, while the energies are inviting us to look at what needs to be resolved, and we'll see what's coming through. Again, everything is channeled. I have no clue what will come through, but I know that we are always divinely guided. So when you're ready, just close your eyes. It should last like 5 to 10 minutes or so. And of course, at the end, I'll be so happy to hear what you got from it. So let's do it together. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth until no more breath, like a big sigh of letting go. Use your powerful imagination to create images in your mind. And remember, it doesn't matter what you see, how you feel. If what you see is totally different than what I am suggesting, stay with what you see. This is the message you're meant to be receiving through my voice, through this connection. Right now, sense that your physical earth body is surrounded by a beautiful white light. This is how we initiate the connection to higher vibrations. And of course, your higher self is always happy to join us as we are simply opening the door to a clear and deep communication with your higher self for a clear guidance, for a clear communication, to make sure that the signs, the feelings, the guidance you receive is clear, that you don't doubt what you get, that it is the purest divine information you're meant to be receiving. So this white light around you is there to help you feel relaxed physically, open to receive any information that your higher self feels you need to be in contact with to move forward. As we are vibrating in this full moon in Scorpio, old emotions that we didn't know how to deal with, old emotions we didn't know how to resolve, or we never got help when we were younger to find resolution for this, or coming from a parallel life and it hasn't been resolved in this parallel life before the end of the incarnation, and we somehow still have it in our field. Whatever is stopping us from moving forward, whatever feeling, whatever it is, bring it to our awareness. Dear higher self, bring what we need to let go, to help us feel aligned with the next steps. We're all very intuitive here. We're all walking with confidence on the path of our starseed light worker, intuitive healer nature. We're all here at a different pace in this journey. But we want this journey to be as potent, as rich, as powerful for ourselves and for anyone we enter in contact with. So for this, higher self and spiritual team working with us, show us what we need to work on. What is still stagnant, what still is dormant and hiding deep inside of us and needs to be looked at for a final goodbye, for a final lesson, for a final resolution, as we're all here present, ready to move forward, ready to jump to the next level of our journey. As we are all rising into this feeling of lightness, where we feel safe, comfortable, and highly and divinely, cosmically, galactically supported. We open our hearts, we open our minds, and we let our mind and our heart create a vortex of connection, as if there was a field of energy coming from our mind, another one coming from our heart center, and outside our body they were meeting and just creating a connection where the heart meets the mind, and together working as a team. All this managed by our higher self. They are ready to release, completely release any outdated blocks that are stopping us from being totally aligned with our mission as a light worker, as a healer, as a starseed. Whether we fully embrace it or not, we sense, we know we're on this path. So again, blockages from this life, childhood, teenager times, young adult, adulthood, past lives, interconnected fields, entanglements with other beings, with energies that are not ours to keep. We just let go. Like a big, it's gone. Feel a vortex of energy, like a big energy tornado spinning right in front of you, connecting your mind and all the data that is imprinted in your mind, connecting your heart center to those feelings that are heavy, that are keeping you in a field of not worthiness, or not being good enough, or not having the tools to, whatever is keeping you in a lower density. Let's take just a few seconds, and each one of us, let's have a look. What is coming to the surface? Which feeling is still trapped? And of course, we're talking about unpleasant ones, the ones that we try not to deal with, the ones we try to step over in order to go on with our day with a smile on our face, but still it's hurting deep inside. Let's have a look at these feelings. Let's do this for the next 30 seconds. in silence. And let's be honest with each other, with ourselves. And let's not be scared to mention the words, the emotions, the real feelings. Let's do this. Whether those feelings are yours, your family, your parents, society, teachers, past lives, you just like let go. Let go completely. As you feel rising from your root chakra, just below your tailbone, and energy entering your body along your spine, rising up within you. You feel probably a bit of warmth, maybe some tingling. This is the reactivation. This is a rebooting. This is the rebalancing of your own energy field. When you clear deep, outdated emotions and entanglements and patterns, the body needs to replenish this space, even if it's an energetic space, with feelings that are now matching this new vibration. New moon, not the new moon, but the full moon is kind of sending this energy of observation and looking at us and watching over us, encouraging us in the work we're doing right now. As this light is rising within us, we feel it in our heart center, we feel it in our chest, we feel it in our throat, right to the top of our head. And it's helping us to stay straight, focused, knowing that something left us permanently, something we didn't need anymore, something we were ready to shed, something we were ready to let go of. Now it's time to welcome the energies you really want for yourself. And again, energies and feelings that will stay with you for months and months to help you fortify and solidify your mission, whatever it is for you personally. So as we are building this new balance within us, and each one of us is working on something personal and different, but we know that feeling enough, feeling at the right place, feeling that you are doing exactly the work you're meant to be doing, feeling that more is to come, and feeling so excited about what's coming ahead for you personally, but also whomever you will touch, whomever you will talk to, and of course globally, all this community that is here on our planet. You feel suddenly like you're matching this vibration of change, of upliftment, of evolution. You feel that everything is possible because your heart feels lighter, your body feels a lot lighter, your solar plexus, your lower body feels lighter, your chin feels like really strong as you're ready to look straight ahead. So Let's end this integration with a very gentle sound to help us integrate and process everything beyond those words. As you know, the body may take up to 48 hours to integrate all this. There's more that happened today than you can fully intellectually comprehend. So you just allow and trust that your body, your higher self, will integrate all this with flow, with ease, and total acceptance. Let's do this for the next minutes, the integration part. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out as an acknowledgement of what has gone from your field, making room for what you want, acknowledging what you really want in your life. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to receive clear guidance for yourself, for your life mission and purpose, for what you're meant to be doing for yourself, for your family, your community, and the planet. New Earth, Gaia, is so grateful for the work you're doing. Every time you heal yourself, one step at a time, you send her an impulse of positive energy. It's like showing her love. It's like showing her your support. It's like showing her that you feel we're all working as a team, having different missions, having different roles, but we're all working as a team. Take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, thanking your higher self and all the energies that helped us just clear our field from whatever needed to go. Whether you were fully aware of what needed to go or not, just know that you have really shed a lot of outdated energies. Thanking your higher self, Gaia, and all the energies. And when you're ready, you can simply open your eyes. Take the time to come back to reality. Hello, Sam. And I will, of course, wait for your comments. I didn't know it would go this way, and it's perfect because it is a surprise for me too. And I am, of course, working with you. How did it feel for you? How do you feel in your body? Did you see the emotions, or were you aware of the emotions and the patterns and the habits you had to let go of? Or you didn't see them, but you felt something was shifting? Did you feel it in your body, or was it more a mental process for you? Remember, there's no right or wrong. We are all different, whether you're watching this live or as a replay. The work is still happening and you're still moving forward. And while I'm waiting for your comments, because your comments are very important, not only for me, but for other people who are watching this live or as a replay, it helps them understand that, oh my God, I'm not the only one feeling this way, or I'm not the only one experiencing such emotions or feelings or reaction. We have a wonderful week this week. That's what I want to remind you. Wednesday, I'm trying to remember the time. Wednesday at 4:30 Pacific, which is 7:30 Eastern time, we have a, remember there was a little contest where one of you was selected to receive a 15-minute or so live higher self connection. So we will channel a message for Martine, which is the person, or who is the person that got selected randomly, of course. So we will all share that together. And again, this is Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, 4:30 Pacific or 7:30 Eastern time. If you're in the UK, it's going to be 11. Yeah, it's going to be 11. Am I counting well? Yeah, it's going to be 12. It might be late for you guys if you're there, if not as a replay. All this is not just to demonstrate how I work, but it's also to help you see that when one of us is clearing blocked emotions, that is stopping the person from feeling aligned with their divine self, we all benefit from it. Meaning that when you witness somebody receiving a channeled message, whatever they're meant to be receiving, you clear something in your field. So it's not just to demonstrate how things are happening when you have a session with me, it's also for your benefit. And of course, on Thursday at 3:30 Eastern time, we have this Envision New Earth activation. I hope you can join. It will be in the same spirit. We work on New Earth in order to help us, and we work on us in order to help New Earth. And again, every time I have a group activation, there's always one of you who will receive a personal one. So I will randomly choose that person on Thursday, while you guys will immerse yourself into the activation to download and receive what you're meant to be receiving. I will just randomly pick a person, whatever my higher self is guiding me to do. So I hope you can join it. So you see, Wednesday we have something and Thursday we have something. So I hope you can join. I would love, you will get something from it, definitely. So I feel lighter. I feel the energy flow up from my root chakra. Beautiful. That's what they were hoping we would do. Beautiful. Susie said, beautiful, thank you. They came as words just flowing by. Perfect. I can feel a shift in my heart. I saw a big white owl. Beautiful. Owls, sorry. Owls are really beautiful and calm messengers of wisdom. So that's beautiful. Again, this is symbolism. It might feel something different for you or mean something different for you. So it came with a message that as I let go, I make room for more wisdom to come through. Beautiful. I'm sorry, I know there's more to your message, but if I press on my phone to scroll up or down, I lose the connection. Susie says, oh, and I could hear humming. That is interesting. That's probably your higher self chatting with you. Sam, we'll have to watch the replay. You arrived late. No worries. Feel free to watch it again and again if you want to. Invite people to watch it. Again, this benefits anyone. Just tag people along or send them the link via messenger, whatever you feel is more appropriate. Again, we're not just working on ourselves. We know that every time we feel better, we have a smile on our face, we know it's rippling. It has a ripple effect. So I hope to see you on Wednesday. I hope to see you on Thursday for the group. On Thursday, though, you have to book your spot, but I'll share the links a bit later on the page and in the group. If ever you're not a part of our private group, which is called Starseed Lightworker Healer Rising, it's really for people, I'm a bit more present there, so it's really for people who want to chat more or want to have a more personal interaction with me or want to have more insights or have questions answered. So let's say I'm a bit more present there. So I invite you to join. You just have to answer a few questions, but that is all. So I hope to see you in the next days. And until then, I wish you a great evening, a good morning, wherever you are in the world. And if ever more insights are coming through during this full moon, well, come back and share it with us. Bye for now, and see you very soon. Bye-bye.